Hi everyone, it's Alice. So today I'm back for a new video and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I've been reading lately. So I haven't been reading many books, not as much as I wanted to. I've only got 3 books to show you today, which is not as much as I usually read, but yeah, I don't know, I didn't really want to read as much, and yeah, I've just been watching series instead for like a week, which I don't do as often now. I think I'm just more focused on the reading. So, and also I've just been very busy with work and other things, so then I just come home and I have stuff to do. And anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to go back to my reading habit now. And yeah, I think it also happened because I had one day where I read a lot, really a lot, without my glasses. And like, I don't need glasses to see, I see very well, but then if I don't have my glasses, my eyes are lazy, and then they get like, I have this huge headaches, like they're just horrible. So yeah, I read for hours without my glasses because I was not at home, and at the end I just felt very sick. So I think that was what started it. Then the next day I felt like, oh no, I can't read, which is a bit strange because I wanted to, but at the same time I was like, no, I can't do that again to my body today, so no. Anyway, that's it. I'm just going to tell you about the first book I read, which I really enjoyed. I was looking forward to it, and I'm glad because I really enjoyed it. So that's The Light Tree by Frances Hardinge. So that's the story of Faith and her family. So they move from England and they go to live on a remote island because there has been a very bad scandal involving her Faith's father. So he's a very influential scientist and very powerful too. And so we don't know at first more about this little story. So we just know that they have to go. And they can't face the scandal, so they just go and live on this island. And then Faith's father dies, so this is not a spoiler, like it happens quite early in the book, and you know it anyway. And so he dies, and she thinks it's not an accident, so she decides to investigate. And at the same time she finds the light tree. So this is a very strange tree with weird properties. So if you whisper lies to the tree will bear fruit which will tell you hidden truth. So very interesting concept. I was really looking forward to reading that book because of that, because I thought, oh, that's such a cool thing. And I really enjoyed it. So the whole story is great. I really liked Faith's character and also her little brother too. And all the characters in the book, I thought they were very interesting. And also I thought it was great because this book is just so many things. It's a fantasy book, it's a YA, it can be a YA book. It's also a mystery novel, and it's also a novel about the 19th century because it happens during the 19th century. And there is a lot of reflection on the condition of women, and I thought it was just great. So yeah, I really like the characters, and also like there is this strange atmosphere. It's very dark, like very dark in a way. And yeah, Faith is just so interesting as a character because she's trying to be good, but at the same time she has, she's not perfect. And I really like that about the character too, and I just, yeah, really enjoyed that book, so I highly recommend it. I thought it was a very nice read, and once you're into it, it's, quite easy to read, and the writing was very nice too. So then the second book I'm going to tell you about is Foreign Soil by Maxine, Beneba, Clarcke. So this one, I've heard about it on different channels, and so I thought, oh, I'll just give it a go, because it sounds like something I could really enjoy. And also the author is, she lives in Australia, so I don't read, as I said in my previous video, I don't read as many Australian novels as I'd like to, so yeah, I'm trying to, or at least about Australia, so yeah, I'm trying to improve that. So this is not a novel, it's a short stories collection. I really enjoy short stories, it's something I really like. So I should read more of them really. But yeah, I was very happy about the book. So I thought some stories were much better than others. That's right, I really enjoyed some of the stories. So I think probably my favourite ones were David, the favourite one with the Foreign Soil, Shu Yi and Railton Road. And then some of the other stories I just thought, oh, it's okay, or some I didn't like at all. And one I think I couldn't read because it was just like, the language was just too hard for me. Like, I don't mind if it's a bit of slang when, you know, in the dialogues, but if it's the whole, you know, point of view narration, it's just too hard for me to follow. So I couldn't read that one, but that's right. Anyway, a great one. So if you haven't heard about that one, I highly recommend it too. It takes a look at Australia, but not only, immigration also, and what it does to people and how people are experiencing it from one way and the other. So as the immigrant and as the person, I would say, living somewhere and seeing immigrants, like, it has the very different kind of layers on it. So, and it's very smart. I really enjoy the writing too, so very good. And then this one, I haven't finished it yet because it's just so big. So I was really interested about that one, and I'm really liking it at the moment. So I think I'm about I'm almost finished. So I've read 300, almost 400 pages. So that's Strange the Dreamer by Layni Taylor. So this one's a bit hard to explain. Again, another fantasy book. So I haven't read as many fantasy books this year as I wanted to, but that's right, I'm just getting a little bit of a start now. So this one, basically, it's a bit hard to explain because so many things are happening, but we're following Laszlo, who's an orphan, and he's also a librarian. So, and he's been dreaming about a foreign city for years and years. And he's heard stories, and he's completely obsessed about this city. So this city is called Weep, and so he just wants to know more about the city, and at some point he has kind of an opportunity to go to the city, and so I won't say more. But anyway, and it talks also about this city, the Unseen City, that's the other name for it, and what happens there, and it's kind of mythical, and you have gods, and it's just great. So I don't want to spoil too much of the book, so I don't want to say too much, but it's really related to dreams and magical world, and yeah, this magical city and what's happening in it, and it's like a kind of like the history of what has happened there in centuries and what is still happening, and I don't know, it's just so good. The characters are also very good. Like, I really enjoyed them. So Laszlo, the main character, with other characters that I won't really talk about because otherwise I feel it's a bit of a spoil too, so are very interesting. And yeah, I think I really like what Layni Taylor did with this book. So yeah, I just find it very hard to talk about it now that I haven't first finished it, and also that I don't want to spoil too much of the book. That's the problem sometimes with big books with lots of things happening, I think. But if you are interested about, you know, the dream dimension, I'd say it's very interesting. And also if you like mythical books and stuff like that, it's definitely something that you want to check. So yeah, and as it's very funny, some moments too between two or three characters. One is probably one of my favorite characters. It's just like, she is so funny, and yeah, I'm just laughing reading the book, and I'm like, so that doesn't happen so often. Like, I'm smiling a lot when I'm reading something, you know, if it's good or if it's funny, but I'm usually not laughing. So yeah, very good. I think I'll definitely tell you a little bit more once I finish this one. And that's it for me today. I haven't any other book to show you today, so that is it for me. But hopefully I can finish this one quickly and start on 2 other books that I really want to read, and also that I've got at the library, so I need to hurry up and yeah, start to read them. So I might tell you a little bit about these books in another video. And yeah, just let me know if you've read any of these books, what you thought about them, or if you want to read some of them, and what you've been reading this July, because I've been a bit out. I haven't watched any booktube videos or anything. I just feel like everything's been like on pause or something, I don't know. So anyway, I'm just going to try and go back to it. Yeah, so just let me know what you thought about this, and I'll see you soon. Bye!